but not Boucher at the top table. Who would like to go first? Khalid?
So Mark, what is the message tomorrow to you guys?
I think if you look at the amount of time we got in the game, then we still got to look at going for a win. If we bat for 2 over or for 2 days, the run rate is still very gettable. So at the moment, it's quite a few runs to chase down. Never been done before, but we've got to hold on to some sort of positivity regarding tomorrow, and also the fact that quite a few of our batters are due as well. So it's going to be tough, but we'll give it a go.
Daniel?
Mark, today was a difficult day in a few difficult days of series. You yourself, obviously, the player, experienced difficult days. Is it important to kind of remind yourself and the team that to enjoy themselves, that this is a game, that why you kind of fell in love with cricket?
Yeah, it's always difficult when you're on the receiving end of quite a bit. But certainly, I think the confidence has been a bit low, so we've got to try and keep talking positive. It's difficult for us to go out there and play, but we've got to try and get the guys' confidence levels up, and that's exactly what we've been trying to do. It's been tough on the players, but this is what Test cricket's all about. It's about going through tough times and stepping up when required. And yeah, the guys are trying. I know it's been a tough and dark period for us over the last couple of weeks. But yeah, the efforts are still there. As we saw in the field today, I thought the guys tried really hard, and yeah, we'll keep doing that.
Mark, when you took over, I mean, you obviously knew that the situation was fairly bad. Is this what you expected, or is it worse?
After the first game, I thought we played well. We've, as South Africans, we're resilient, as I said, and we've got that fight back. It was a tough test match in Newlands, where I thought that although our backs up were up against the wall, we could have still fought out a draw there, but we did give it a go and then sort of collapsed in PE, and this game hasn't been good either. So I always knew it was going to be very tough. We got a lot of hard work to do. We've set up different processes in the near future to try and, like I said, upskill the guys in PE. And that's what our job requires at this particular moment in time. Like I said, it is tough times, but we've got an attitude in the dressing room that we want to try and get back to where we should be, and we understand it's going to take a lot of hard work, and that's exactly what we are prepared to do.
Butch, do you think if the guys bowled yesterday, more like they did today, in terms of field placement and tactics and everything else, we wouldn't have been in quite so deep a hole as we are now, or is it not that simple?
I think we bowled better in the second innings, absolutely. I think in stages we bowled well in the first innings. We didn't bowl well in the first session. I don't think there was enough aggression. We probably bowled a little bit full, which is understandable because everyone always talks about getting the ball a little bit fuller at the Wanderers when the wicket is quite slow. So I think the wicket is definitely quickened up a bit. So it was probably easier to hit those sort of back of a lengths and see the ball carry through in the next carry as well. Where in the first innings it did look a lot slower than what it is and what it has played like in the last 2 days. So yes, we did bowl better, and I don't think we bowled particularly well in the first session, which 100 without loss was always going to be tough to come back. And in saying that, we did come back, and then towards the back end they sort of took the game away from us. Getting to 400. If we'd have sort of taken a wicket early in that last partnership, then we'd be sitting in a little bit of a different predicament at the moment. But we're still not scoring the runs that we need to, especially with regards to the top 6, which is putting us under pressure. In order to win a test match, you need to be able to go out there and score runs, and that's where we're suffering at the moment.
Rory, then Christo?
Mark, obviously you won the first test really tight in the second, like you said. Since then, Mark Wood's come in. What impact has he had on this series, given that things seem to get considerably tougher since he arrived?
He's a good player, and he's a good bowler, and he's, especially in South African conditions, he bowls with some good heat as well. And as we can see, he's able to hit the ball as well. So those partnerships down at the bottom have really hurt us. I think he's also bowling with a lot of runs on the board, which does make a difference. Where our bowlers aren't able to do that, so you know, he's a good player, and we didn't expect anything different. We knew what he was all about, and when our guys are under pressure, it's always going to be difficult to play him.
Mark, it'll be obviously a world record chase if you were to get there. How do you sort of think one need to approach it? Is it taking in sequence of 50 runs at a time, or you know, if you've got to tell the guys which way to go about it, what would you say?
Well, I don't think there's any opportunity to second guess yourself. The message that we had in this particular game before the game started was if ever there's a time to be nice and aggressive in a test match with regards to our batting, this was the test match, and nothing has changed, to be honest with you. We just need to get off to a good start and you know, enable ourselves to maybe put a bit of pressure on the bowling lineup. Like I said, it's 2 days to bat. I'd like to see us take it in deep into the last day. If that's the case, then the English bowlers would have spent quite a lot of time on their feet, and then that's maybe when we can throw that punch to try and win the game. But there's a lot of hard work that needs to go in before that. I think it's a new ball wicket as well. As we saw in our first innings, it did go around for probably 30 odd overs. When it does get a bit softer, then batting does come a bit easier, and stroke making becomes easier as well. It's difficult for a bowling side to keep the run rate down. So I thought England bowled well in our first innings, and hopefully we can sort of counter punch that a bit, but also not playing too flashy a cricket. I think there's a way and means to go about getting 450, and we need to try and do that.
Final question for those.
Marcus spoke about Danzo Adu, and Faf is obviously the one everyone's been talking about. What's his mindset like? It's been a very difficult week, and he's under a lot of pressure.
Yeah, he's, you know, as you say, he's under pressure from just away to runs as well, from captaincy, all those type of things. The players back him in the dressing room. We've spoken about it. You know, it's nice to see him take that catch towards the end of the day. Hopefully that'll lift his spirits. He'll go out, and he'll go out there and fight. There's no doubt about it. He understands that he's the leader, and that he wants to do well and lead from the front. So you know, hopefully there's something big around the corner for Faf. And you know, like I said, you know, if the whole scene is set for him to come in and under a lot of pressure, score the runs and score big runs, hopefully to get us close to hopefully winning a test match.
And will Vernon be able to bat?
Vern will be able to bat. I believe he's got a grade 2 tear. So I'm sure that Vern in his last innings will definitely go out and bat and try and add value to the team.